Transitioning. Let's go. You're live.
Hi, and welcome to Desis and Dragons. My name is Indrani, the DM for our campaign of the Broken 12, with my lovely Desis, who are here to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Let's start introducing them, starting off with Alaka Gupta.
Hello, yes, I'm Alika. I play Medu de Badalis, a currently human fighter with the best pet in the whole world. Best pet? Best companion in the whole world. Cosmo. It's the Cerulean Chimera.
Moving on to her apparently not favorite companion, Indrani.
Hi, my name is Indrani. I play Talvar the Forge Cleric, who is currently very enamored by a certain detective, and you will see how that plays out tonight. Shubham.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I am Shubham. I play the Warforged monk, Pewter, who, for the rest of the episode, will try to maintain a monotonous voice that sounds something like this, because I don't see why I need to give any more character to my character.
Mm-hmm. Character's overrated, but still. Is this character going to be monotone as he recaps what happened last time?
He will. You see, Pewter archive number 11. I've decided that the archive numbers should now match the episode numbers, which, by the way, I have not amended to be 11 right now, so I will do that because I am professional.
Professionals. Fucking professionals out here.
All right.
Didn't the archive be called Archive 10 because he was recording the 10th episode, recapping episode 10?
Don't argue. Don't bring logic into this, DM.
Sparks flying out of Pewter's head.
Pewter archive number 11. Our journey to Drome has been somewhat successful. The bullet has given birth to a baby bullet. Talvar wants to adopt it. I used to think that I was special when she took me in, but now I'm starting to wonder if she has a habit. We also have managed to defeat an undead skeleton, but it seems there are more undead around, or so says Henrietta, who is a half-orc that we have also encountered. Talvar also is interested in her. I again worry about her attachment issues. I am not sure if this is human nature or just Talvar. Anyway, if we secured these undead, we might be able to get to Drome safely.
Excellent. She's found a mysterious new bounty hunter, Henrietta de Drask, of House Drask. And as described, we've agreed to team up with, leaving Bullet in the capable hand of the Cosmo babysitting service.
Yeah. He doesn't actually have hands,
so
but
great.
yes.
Yeah.
So great.
Capable hooks. Before we start, do we have any announcements we need to bring up?
Yes. So a thing we do on our Discord server is called community discussions, where we pick up like a topic that is relevant to the TTRPG community, and we discuss it and basically come up with actionable ways that we can make our experiences in the TTRPG community at our tables better. Shubham usually is the one who runs these, and everybody from the community chimes in and like really insightful discussions. We took a pause from them, but folks wanted it back, so it's back. If you would like to participate, we have a range of topics from first time DMs and like session zeros and like a variety of topics. If you're interested in chiming in or learning a little something, the link to our Discord is in the description. Also, I would like to shout out Cypress Dice. That's at CYPRESS Dice. I received these incredible dice from. I will post photographs later, but I will be rolling these today. They are gorgeous. I love them. So thank you, Maddie. I am so excited. That's all.
And so
also subscribe to our channel or something. Like if you find this fun, please
subscribe. That'd be great.
We crossed 300 subs, you guys.
What the heck?
300. Whoa.
Amazing.
Yeah. I am so proud of us, and thank you so much if you are along for the journey. We are so grateful, and we love you guys. That is all. Cool.
Woo.
Yay!
Did you hear all the good news?
Perfect.
Great. All right. So then, with those last minute announcements, we head back in to the world of Eberron, just to the country of Drome, deep, deep underground. As you guys have gone down the tunnel, escaping the gnolls that were hunting, the gnolls that were looking for you. Well, basically looking for anybody, but they found you, or almost found you, and are escaping through the tunnels, trying to avoid their attention. You have been traveling with this, with Henrietta the Trask, attractive half-orc woman, nose ring, leather duster, one at her side, as she's just going down, exploring these deep tunnels. Nogu's there as well, looking a little bit sheepishly about, looking all sheepishly. He keeps looking down at his brooch, which does not have the talisman, as Pewter has taken the talisman that you've already acquired. But he keeps looking down at it with a bit of concern, while Henrietta is just glancing up, down, and up and down as you guys go forward.
Sorry, 1 second.
No, that's fixed now.
Okay, it's fixed now. Perfect. Swapnil, let us know if you can hear us or not. Thank you so much. Please continue.
Okay. All right. So, as you go, I'm going to choose 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Indrani, can you roll
Yes.
me a D100, please?
On my new Cypress dice.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. My first
Ooh.
roll with these beauties.
Will be a D100. This is gonna be
Roll
fun.
well.
Do
No,
I
don't
add
roll
any-
well. It's way fun,
do
more
I-
fun than that.
Nope.
Okay, 13.
13?
Yeah,
That's the luckiest number you could have rolled.
It's true.
it's
Yeah.
true. It's true. When in
Yeah.
Rome. Yeah.
Yeah. In Autumn Hag, what did you call it?
Autumn. No, what?
Creepy hag autumn.
Creepy hag autumn.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
Yes. Excellent.
Out of
Yeah.
curiosity, can everyone else hear that beeping sound?
I can. Is that from your end?
I think
Oh.
it's Chirag.
Jug, is there beeping
Beeping.
sound coming on your side?
Let me turn it off. 1 second.
Okay.
It's gone?
Yeah, it seems.
I mean, I can't hear
No, it's
anything
back.
right now.
Okay,
Back
it's
to
definitely me, but I don't know what the beeping is.
That's awkward.
Can you guys hear
Carbon
beeping?
monoxide poisoning? I don't know.
I can't hear
Oh,
what the
God.
beeping might be. That's worrying.
Okay.
Okay. Play around the settings.
Yeah, it is you
Uh,
guys. It's not from my end at least. Not that I.
Is this transmitting? No.
Yeah, I think so.
Testing. Right. Yeah, I don't know what the beeping is.
Weird.
Weird.
Okay, so
It sounds-
we're getting into the Halloween spirit.
Yeah, I know. If some Stranger Things kind of monster comes out of the wall and eats Chirag, press
At
F
least
in the
it will
chat.
make for
I-
good content,
so-
and that's all that matters.
So guys, I've been trying to take notes regularly for our games, but if I'm using Notion, I'm typing and that's noisy. If I'm using my notepad, it doesn't often quite fit on the desk with everything else. So now I've just made my desk a notepad, and I've stuck whiteboard paper on the whole desk. And so today when I was reading out the archive, I was literally looking at my desk because that's where my notes are now.
That's brilliant.
I would turn the camera down, but I feel like that would be a very awkward view, so I'm not going to do that.
Is the beeping still there?
No,
No,
I think it's
Not that I
stopped.
can. No.
Okay. All right.
Nope,
The video
it's
No, it's there.
back. So it's whenever he speaks, apparently. Chirag, say
Whenever I
something?
speak,
Switch to your old mic.
No.
you sure? You want me to switch to my old mic?
No, maybe, do you always use these earphones?
These ones, yeah.
Professionals. Do you guys want to hop on to short rest before we
Yeah, let's
come
do
back?
that. Okay.
We'll be back in.
We are back.
Are you back?
Hey.
Yes, we're back.
Hello. So, yeah. As you guys, and so, just to recap for those guys, sorry about the confusion. We should be back. Our heroes were going down this like tunnel with with the detective / bounty hunter in front of them. Behind we got Nogu's walking. As you guys are moving on ahead, that's cool. You see that the caverns you're walking in are very. There was like rough, and now it's becoming like very smooth as you're just walking past this place, getting smoother and smoother as you're like walking by. And the stone itself is a slightly different color. It's no longer like it was dark, like brown and matted, and now it's more gray, closer to granite or concrete as you're just walking. Oh, I guess some stones as well. But it's just like, it's like quickly became that color as you guys are walking by.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna glance over at the baby bullet. How is our baby bullet doing?
He's been left behind with Cosmo.
Oh,
didn't
we're
take him with
far.
you.
Right. Cosmo is not
Yeah.
coming with
Are
us.
these
Right.
rock formations? They're not natural. I'm guessing they're being specifically prepared to be passage areas.
Nature check. Or you can ask Henrietta.
Henrietta, is this a passage that you have prepared, or is this a naturally occurring occurrence?
You mean a natural
Sure.
occurrence, buddy?
Words are difficult.
I understand.
Don't be mean to someone because of the way they talk. Be mean to them because of the way they act. I didn't prepare this passageway. These tunnels were already here. I'm no geomancer. Now you actually pointed out, she's like, but this is certainly a weird color. I imagine most of these would have been made by gnolls, maybe kobolds would be excavating, or goblins would have been excavating. Maybe back in the Empire days, way back. But no, this is odd. This is quite odd. Can anyone give me a perception check?
I will give a perception check.
Just one of us?
Yeah. Anyone can either give a perception check or a nature check. They have to decide now.
I'm giving a perception.
I'll do
I will also do
nature.
perception.
I'll do nature to mix it up, even though I'm terrible at it.
I rolled poorly. So
11.
8.
10.
8.
Okay, so Alika, you got a 10 on nature?
Yeah.
You don't have any dragon mark bonuses to nature checks?
I do. I always forget. Thank you.
Why are you so kind to us, DM?
Oh, you'll
So-
11.
You'll have to excuse me, Mike. Where did she go? Oh, that's the wrong side. There?
Yep,
No,
yeah.
that's still wrong. There we go.
All right, Shabam. What are we looking at?
My
Oh, hello.
Cat wants to go
Yeah.
out, so I just need to let her out. Give me a second.
Cat cam.
Okay. All
We
right.
should
So
set up like a dedicated cat
I will look into
We're
that.
actually looking into it. Hopefully, we can figure it out.
All right.
if you want a cat cam, leave a like and comment that you want a cat cam.
Yes, let us know if you want a cat cam. We will 100% whore out Shabham's little cat just
Crazy,
for
crazy.
the likes and subscribers.
She is not a whore. She is a mean lady. A very mean but dignified lady.
24-hour cat cam, guys.
Oh God, just a stream going constantly. Yeah.
All right. So Shubham didn't tell us what he got, right?
He got an
You
8.
said it 8.
An 8. Okay. So 8 perception, right? All right.
Yeah,
or was it
he
8 nature? Okay. So 8 nature, 8 perception, 11 nature, and 10 perception.
Correct.
Yeah. Looking around this, like, I don't know, just like it
Beautiful.
goes on for quite this. It's like getting quite dark. Like before, they were like lit up by these, like there was some like gems or like going kind of lit away. But as you're like walking forward, it's like quite dark, and then it's just like you can't hear like anything except as you like walk around, you can't hear anything. You're just like wondering, wonder where the lights are, and as you're like thinking, like all you can hear is the sound of all you can hear is the sound of a Talvar being thirsty, Henrietta walking forward.
Yeah, well, to make a point there, I'm gonna like walk up to Henrietta and be like, "Look, I really need to just make sure, okay? Just like humor me. Are you a
Sure.
mind flayer?"
Am I a mind flayer?
Yes.
I am not a mind flayer. If you
Which
don't
is
want to
weird
believe,
because my brain is like consumed by you. So just glad we're on the same page. And then I step
Okay.
back.
all right, one insight check to see if she is a mind flayer, and then one persuasion check to see if she's into the pun.
All right, let's go.
I'll just mutter behind like, "Are you a mind flayer? Because I took psychic damage from that one."
Ah,
I will hold
What
I'll hold a high five up to Medu for that one.
Maydu, you get a point of inspiration for that one.
Oh my
Amazing.
god, it was so bad.
I rolled an 11 for insight, and I will now roll persuasion.
She's probably not a mind flayer. Yeah, persuasion for flirting. I don't think you're an aggressive flirter. So
Oh, fuck
intimidation.
yeah. I rolled a 19 on persuasion, which is a +0, so
Get it,
19.
girl.
Yeah. And she's like, well, I got an appetite for something, but it's not exactly brains. And like she gives you a wink, and as she gives that wink, you're thinking, wait, is she a mind flayer? Because you seem a bit surprised by the comment, and it's just that thought in your back of your mind, like, is she? If she was a mind flayer, would I be able to tell? What do mind flayers even look like?
I have no idea.
I think the more
I just heard
concerning
someone
part
use
about
this
this
in a
is
bar once, and I guess it worked.
Yeah.
I just got a smile, and I glanced back at Medu and Pewter, and I'm just like,
Yeah, you glance back, you see Medu and Peter like high-fiving about some joke they do, and no sign of Nogu.
wait, no sign of Nogu.
Henrietta, wait up.
Yeah, what's up?
We seem to be missing someone. Nogu?
Oh.
Nogu.
Nogu was definitely walking with you guys, and now he's not.
Oh my god, he's been eaten by a mind flayer.
I turn to Henrietta and take my sword out.
I am not a mind flayer. Put the sword down.
All right.
Wait,
Cool.
also,
I turn
you've
around and
never-
I'm like, Nogu! I yell out.
You hear like it's like, like it's like, and then you look down. It's hard to see. Did any of you have dark vision?
Wait, do I have dark vision? I
Not
don't
as
think I do.
a vanilla.
Warforged by
human.
default do not.
I do not.
Unless
I
you
do
have a
not.
mark stick.
I also probably don't have dark vision. But can I follow the voice?
Yeah. You're trying to like listen for the voice. Give me like perception or investigation check.
Fuck! 2. -1 for perception, right? That's 5, 6, 7.
Well, I'm looking, and it's just like you swear you saw him as you were walking out of the light path, but you have no idea where he could be. But as you like, are you just glancing back? You're walking that way as well, trying to like see where he might have gone.
I'll stop going that way. We need that half-orc.
Yeah. So as you head back that way, you Talvar, like slip a little bit into something like wet, and it like catches you, like, oh, I knew you're falling for me, but calm down.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I stay there for a moment and then I realize that, oh, my friend is in grave danger. So I get I'm like,
Yeah.
like later, we have time for this later. And I like keep moving.
Okay. Yeah, you move past the slimy patch that's on the ground.
Future.
Slimy oh, fuck. Can I quickly examine the slimy patch?
Yeah, it is difficult to see because there's not much light here.
Is it perhaps
black and sticky?
But yeah, you're like putting your hand in there, like rubbing, trying to figure out what it is by touch.
yeah.
Okay, that would be nature check.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's
Hashtag fear.
nature is what fucking intelligence? God damn it. All right. 16. Roll a 17 -1.
Yeah. You're like, what are you wearing out of curiosity? What is Talvar wearing?
So here's the thing, right? Talvar is generally a practical person.
Uh-huh.
She knows that it is not really smart to
Uh-huh.
be dressed up for date night while you're in a dungeon filled with enemies and all of the sort. However, spiritually, she's channeling a certain vibe tonight. All right? She's channeling a red polka dot dress that ends just right above her knees, like cute, sultry, but like, you know, not leaving everything
Out there.
exposed.
Yeah.
Something to the imagination. She's wearing but she is obviously a goth GF. So she's got black
Obviously.
eyeliner on and like a black choker on. It's got like a tiny bead on it. That's kind of the energy she's channeling today. Like her
Sure.
eyeliner is not the usual like thick line. It's like catty, subtle, but it's there.
Yes.
You know.
During the short rest, she changed
Only
them.
something you notice when you look into each other's eyes and you're like, oh, there's
Mhm.
something about you, and
Yeah.
that's where it comes to light.
Is she
That-
wearing?
That's what
Yeah.
she's channeling today.
Sure.
But she is wearing full plate armor.
Oh my god, we get
Is
it.
she? Oh, full plate armor. All right, someone's into protection.
Oh no,
are
not
you
full
wearing
plate. What am I wearing? What does Talvar wear? Let me check.
chainmail?
We
Chainmail.
spent 5 minutes describing something and you don't know what armor you have on.
Is she wearing what's
It's
it called?
the
Like
same kind.
is she wearing gloves? Is she wearing a gauntlet? Is she wearing?
Just take her hand, DM. Just take her whole hand.
She is wearing a gauntlet, a metal gauntlet.
Yeah. You look at it, and it's like you see smoke is coming out of your
Oh,
like,
fuck.
off the gauntlets. Like,
All right.
but it's like it's very strange. Like it's sizzling when it touches your gauntlet, but there was no smoke on the ground when it's touching the stone.
Oh.
Guys,
And there's like, what was your nature roll again?
16, I think. 17 minus 1. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just looking, you're just like thinking, this is coming to, and you're like looking at it, you're smelling, it's like, it's not normal acid, it doesn't smell like any normal acid, but it's having that effect, but only on metal. And then the mind I just immediately like, come out like, there are creatures which react to metal, which are unnatural, ooze-like creatures that can like go in and hide and feed on mainly metal, but they do feed on creatures who happen to be there. It's not safe for them to grab on, but they aren't naturally made. They're kind of like the byproduct of like magical energy.
Do I know what kind of creature would maybe release this kind of?
It is some kind. It is from your general idea.
Obviously,
is
I'm
some kind of-
contemplating this
it
while
is-
I'm making my way. By the way,
It's some kind of ooze.
ooze. I look up and I'm like, this is some kind of ooze that reacts with
Your
metal.
powers of observation continue to amaze me.
Look, you have an accent again. It's just so baffling. I wonder where you get it from.
I am trying to mimic you.
Like you're doing a pretty shit job at it.
No, I can't dig it. The more of your voice, more accent I hear, more better I feel. And then she like bends down a little bit.
My gauntlet is not the only thing smoking in here.
Okay. You know what? All that is great, but Nogu is missing.
Right, yeah, Nogu. Oh shit.
Future is going to start shouting his name because he's worried about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shout. As you're like looking down at this like ooze, you realize that there is a like further down. You just because you can't see, you're kind of like following like the slimy path, and you feel like the wall is kind of like there is actually an opening in the wall. It's quite low, so like whatever grabbed like pulled Nogu in there. Like it wouldn't have been able to grab one of you guys because you guys are quite tall, but he's very short.
Okay.
Bro.
And
Yeah,
is it also
but yeah,
covered
it
in
is-
ooze?
There's ooze at the bottom and the sides of it. Yeah, actually, if you're stepping in the ooze, you're like, it's like affecting you. It's like burning.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
It's not. It's like it's burning the exterior. Once it's like touching like the really magical parts of you, it stops. Like it's
Okay.
repelled by the magic in you. But it's,
Okay.
it's not pleasant. Like there's like you're gonna need
Yeah.
some varnishing done. It's like when you key a car.
I'm going to look at my somewhat singed legs, my feet, singed feet, and be like, I'm starting to see the value of human clothing.
We can get you some. How do you feel about a red polka dot?
It might not contrast my metal colors very well.
All right. Well, ask me later this evening. There'll probably be a pair on my bedroom floor.
Okay, side note, what worries me is how good Chirag. Yeah, what worries me is how good Chirag is with these comebacks. Like, it's one thing to see thirsty Talvar, it's another to know that the DM has all these zingers lined up.
Yeah,
He's just
He-
been practicing the whole week with this.
yeah, he just got a notebook full of zingers.
Yes, there is no plot. There is just puns. And
Oh.
things.
Medu and I are like, we're quitting. We're gonna go find Nogu.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, then, yeah. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna
so
go down
we're changing
towards that
Desis and-
opening.
yeah, we're changing Desis and Dragons to Thirsty and Tarask. So we're recruiting for that. All right, so yeah, you do find this tunnel is like it's about about almost 4 foot high, and it's like in this this like roundish hole, very smooth. Like the rest of this cavern is like it's quite smooth down there. And yeah, as you went there, you can hear the of what sounds which reacted to you calling out Nogu. But that you can't get words out.
Oh my god. Wait.
Can I pick up the
Oh.
pace when we get there closer?
Are you crawling into the hole? It's a hole in the wall. It's like a 3-foot
Is,
hole in
it
the wall.
covered,
I
is
will-
the hole covered in goo?
The sides are and the bottom is and otherwise not. I'm going to use my boomerang and I'm going to stretch like without touching the sides. I'm going to try to stretch it inwards to see if something grabs onto it.
Okay, you're reaching in. What is your boomerang anyway? Describe it to me.
Basically, it's one of the. You know how when you assemble a table and then there's a bolt left over? This is one of those things that's just an assortment of random bolts that have now been left over, and I've just molded them into a boomerang-shaped object.
All right, you like lean forward, trying to get just like leaning in with your thing, and then you just suddenly you feel like you hear that smoke's coming out, and then
Right.
something is like starts pulling,
Okay.
starting to pull the boomerang. Give me a give me an athletics check.
Athletics.
Are we watching him like?
You're
pulled
watching
in?
me struggle. I'm like, I got this. I think I found. I've got.
Anyone want to help?
Yes,
I'll
I'll wrap
hold
my
on.
arms around his.
All right, you have advantage on this check.
Okay. I was rolled better the first time. That's a 13 total.
All right, with a 13 total, opposed by this creature, it's going to get.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Don't want to fight an ooze in an enclosed space. This is a bad idea.
God.
You're telling the Warforged that.
All right, so yeah, you're pulling, all of you, working together, trying to get it in. Henrietta can't really get any room that's like not grabbed by you two because there's not much space. So all of you just like feel it. You got it. And then you realize, oh no, it's got you. As you are all pulled into the hole after it.
Whoa. Okay.
You just like, pull down, and you just pull down into the thing, and you're being like pulled at high speed. This thing trying to like drag you forward, like this. The comic show, you guys like, ah! And you guys like going forward, just like down this like tunnel. As you like go in, it is like again very dark in here. As you're just like moving on ahead, and you have to just like can barely like say it like there's like points at one that says like you light up my world, and suddenly your armor starts to glow with the light spell, so you can actually see what's happening. Now you see what's happening as you see this like wrapped around the boomerang. You see this long outstretched stone-colored ooze, like this really gooish like which is like reaching out. It's like enveloped half of the boomerang, and it's like pulling with incredible strength down this like tunnel into a slightly larger room. And you can see that this is like a pseudopod that's stretched out from the ooze. As you can see, as it's like pulling you further down, you can see like trapped in this little bubble. There's like Nogu that's desperately like holding on to his like brooch, and it's just like but also like and he's like kind of struggling.
I will
in the
save you,
center.
Nogu, and I'm gonna try to punch the pseudopod.
Oh, go. Okay.
Roll. All right, roll to hit.
Okay.
Can we also all attack?
You're all holding on to him in this thing. So if you want to attack, you have to let go and get trapped in.
Okay,
This, and then go by the side.
We'll see how this attack works, and then we can.
the
use-
first attack is a miss with a I don't know like 5 or something. 8.
8 misses.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
Yes.
actually, hold on. Did you say 8?
Yeah.
8 hits.
8 hits.
It might hit.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
ooze, it's very
All
short.
right.
This is a very low AC.
I'm. Nogu, I am coming for you, Nogu, and I'm gonna punch it once, and then let's see what damage we do for that. Okay, that's 5 points of damage.
You smack its like pseudopod like, and it like lets go your boomerang and like shoots back into it. But you can now see it. You can see it clearly because of the light coming off of Talvar's armor. You could like see this thing. It's about 20. It's about just about 10 feet ahead of you in this like room, like pulling its pseudopod like it's been hurt. But yeah, you guys are like cramped in this tunnel, so you're gonna have to crawl forward to get there.
I'm gonna start crawling forward.
As he starts attacking, as Pewter starts attacking, I'm gonna let go of him. And I'm gonna take my hand axe and swing at it, and I will.
Again, it's 10 feet away from you. Like
fuck.
You're in a tunnel, yeah. So
I was wondering if I could have done that, like as I see him going for a punch.
Because you guys are like you're at his waist, you can't, and he's like at this far reach. You can't reach that far because Peter's a very lanky individual. He's got very long arms, so you haven't got that reach on him. So yeah, actually, this sounds like a good point. Initiative rolls, everybody.
Oh.
Here we go.
No one's surprised anymore.
If this is what I think,
That
is,
was
we're in
almost-
big trouble.
Almost a 1, and then it turned into a 19 plus 3,
Nice.
which is a 22.
Fuck yeah! I rolled a 4 plus 1, 5.
That's because you're still looking back at Henrietta.
It's
I got a big 6.
Nice.
Okay, so we have a 6 from Medu. We have a 5 from Talvar, right?
Yes.
And we have a 22 from Pewter, right?
I am going to save Nogu. I'm not losing my friend again.
All right.
Aw.
Cool. You are prone, so your movement speed is half. This thing is 10 feet away from you. So once you move 10 feet, you can stand up because you're not in like the enclosed like space anymore.
Got it. Is it my turn?
It is your turn. You're up
All right.
first.
In which case, yeah, I will move the 10 feet up and then go and just Pewter is angry, and you see he's because he's seeing Nogu kind of like that. He's like very angrily just punching, and he's trying to avoid hitting the area where Nogu is, so that he's hitting all the other sides of the pod. So first, it's an unarmed strike. That's a 18 plus something, so that's a hit.
That hits.
Yeah, 4 points of damage, and then I'm gonna just do another bonus attack, another hit. That's 17, so 6 points of damage.
Okay. You are just like hitting it, and like there's like smoke sizzling from like each of your punches. That like the exterior of your punches are like striking hard, and it's like reacting. And like, it's like falling apart a little bit. As you're looking at this goo, it's almost like when it's like motionless and it's like not there, like except for its pseudopods, it looks like a wet stone, a wet rock. But inside you can see Nogu is like there, like transparent. Like you can see him. But as you're like hitting it, it becomes less. It like shakes apart. You can see Nogu like struggling inside. But it's like it's reacting. It's definitely in pain from what you're doing to it.
Does Nobu
Next
look
up.
like he can breathe?
No, he's in there, and it's like there's no thing of oxygen in there. So next up we have Maiden.
Me? Before the goo?
How
Wow.
low is
The goo has -2 to dexterity, and it rolled badly. The only person who could do worse than it is Talvar.
Well, okay. Yeah, gosh. So we're in like a little cavern area, right?
Yeah, it's a little like well, there's not much of it to see from your tunnel, but it is like it's in a bigger cavern area that you could stand up in, or you could try and fire at it from the tunnel. But kind of Pewter's a little bit like in your way.
Yeah, no. I'll stand up and rush towards it and take out my scimitar. Definitely not my preferred weapon, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And take a swipe at it. I'll say no. That's 22 to hit, actually.
You do slash into it.
Wow, that's a big 4 points of damage.
4 is good.
Nice. You slash it hard, and it's like it's a gap. Your scimitar starts to sizzle a bit. But it's too fast. It's like it's like falling apart. But it can't keep its like shape of a pretend rock going.
Oh boy.
Next up, the ooze is gonna go. All right, let's see. It's got so many targets.
Hold on. The ooze rolled a 5 as well, right?
No, it did not. They rolled an 8.
Ah,
Yeah. The only reason it's going after is because it has a -2 to dexterity and got a 6 in result.
Right. Understood.
So, yeah, I can count. Let's see. It is going to, it's going to attack. Talvar, Medu just hit, so it's going to go after Medu.
All right.
It's not going to after, it's going to go after the big metal man, the big lunch. Does a 12 hit Pewter?
12 does not hit Pewter.
It comes in fast, but you're faster, and you're just able to dodge it easily. It's like, I'm trying to get at you. Moving up. Yeah.
As it's a very tight space, I think the way Pewter is dodging is that when he sees something appear, he just takes one of the rocks that's there and just pulls it in front of the attack so that it hits the rock instead of him.
Give me a d20 check.
D20 roll. Okay. That's an 8.
You pull out a rock, just like you get it. You don't really pay attention to what you're going. You put it into like its grasp, push it away.
Yeah.
It takes this rock and it pulls away. It seems like it's like a glowing rock.
Okay.
Like takes it, absorbs it, just like, and then like the area where it starts to glow with energy. Its whole body starts to like glow. That whole pseudopod lip starts glowing. And then it starts to like vibrate, and then suddenly it starts to splits apart. And on one side has neither. It splits into two these grey oozes. However, Nogu is in neither. He was in the middle, and now he's free.
Right.
Okay,
But
cool.
there are now 2 of these things.
So you
Give me an Arcana check, Pewter. Actually, Pewter and Medu, because you're outside the tunnel, can actually see what rock he picked up.
Okay. Arcana check, right?
Arcana check.
I do not understand the workings of magic. I am but a simple robot, an automaton. I rolled a 2.
6.
What about
I
you?
got a 6.
Wow.
No.
This was a really easy check, guys, and you both failed. It's just you can't really make sight of it, as you just like you pulled it out too quickly. These like weird shiny rocks. So yeah, there are now 2 of these things, just like popping out, just hanging out. They're smaller than the original, but there are now 2 of these things.
I will say that do not use the rocks on the wall. It seems to have made it turn into 2.
Yeah. Next up, we have Talvar.
All right. I will look between the 2 and then do they look I'll first make my way in because I was further back. I'll get closer.
Yeah.
Within 30 feet. Yes.
Sure.
And can I see if they are like weaker than they were before now that there's 2 of them, or do they look
They're
equally?
smaller. They don't look injured like the first one, but they are smaller than the original.
Okay, in that case, I'll turn to the one that might be closer to Nogu, even though he's in the center. And then I will be like, I am not letting you eat my little friend. And I will cast Sacred Flame. And one of them, the one who's closer to my buddy, it needs to make a dex saving throw.
Well, you know, these guys, as we've established, they have a really high dex save of -2.
True.
Does an 8 pass?
It does not. So that is 1d8 radiant damage,
All right.
Yeah,
which is 7 radiant damage. Hello.
get it.
You go at it, and it like goes back, it like erupts in flames. There's like very little of it left.
Yeah.
And there's like squirming and fidgeting from the fire.
Yeah. As
As
I
we
get
go-
more upset, you can see the sparks that are usually in my hair, like flame. Have you guys seen Narnia where he plays the flute and then the fire like just
Yeah.
like kind of like that?
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Nice. All right. And at this point, Nogu, who is now free, goes, that was really neat. He like gets up and just like raises his, and then in his hand, it's a green staff just like appears, formed out of green light, twirls it, and then just tries to smack at the weakened ghoul. Here we go. He hits. Good for him. He smacks it. It bursts apart. Smacks it again. Smacks it. And he smacks for a while, even after it's clearly dead. And he's like, I don't want to be eaten.
I'm gonna make my way over to Nogan and be like, hey, look, it's dead. You're fine.
Don't we have
There's
another
still
one?
one more.
There's one more left.
Yeah.
No.
Is it my turn? I think it's.
It is now Peter's turn.
All right. I let Nogu continue. It's like, finish him. No one hurts our friends. And with that, Pewter is angrily going to hit the other one and see if that lands. That's a 8. That should hit.
8 does it.
Oh, that's a 10 actually. Yeah, but yeah, cool. And then the damage on that is only 4 points of damage. I'm going to use another bonus action attack. That's 17 plus 5. That hits.
That does it.
6 points of damage.
So that was 4 and 6, right?
Yes. 10 points on.
It is like falling back. It's very weak. It's like very small. Now there's barely any life left back into little like oozes. You've basically beaten it into almost a puddle.
Aww.
Madu?
Keep it. Actually, sorry for all things. Anyway, I will attack it and try to destroy it. This is just me. Exactly.
Alec, I want to turn this to a game of Pokemon and catch them all.
I love Pokemon. Yes. No, I will attack it. Maybe I will attack it with the scimitar. And hopefully this time do more damage than last time.
We believe in you.
Yeah, 11 to hit. And are you joking? Can I roll anything above a 1 for damage? Like, that would be great. I'm changing these dice.
So what did you get? You got
4 points of damage.
Okay, because it had only 1 HP left.
Nice.
Oh, great.
So yeah,
I'm still changing these dice.
Yeah, it gave you what you needed, and you just go in and you just describe how you destroy the puddle creature.
I feel a little sad for it, but I'm like, you tried to eat my friend here. This is now it's personal, so I'm just going to like chop it up into like little sushi bits.
Yeah.
Like goo sushi bits. I don't know.
You stuff it up into gooey. You stuff it for slurry. It like breaks apart, and then like as it dies, it solidifies into the stone. I guess the moisture just like disappears from it. You have little like cut up gooey but solid stone sashimi.
Love that for us.
Oh,
Pewter will look at Nogu and be like, "Are you okay?"
Oh, I'm good. Is the brooch okay? He looks down. They tried to eat this. They tried to grab me to eat it, but I wouldn't let them. And so they tried to eat me, and I didn't like that. And then you guys came to save me. And oh, okay.
How did it know you even had a bro? Just it. I don't think it thinks. Does it think?
Maybe it's because it's metal. Is that why it went for it?
Oh yeah, gray oozes. They sniff metal. They feed on it. That's probably why.
I hold up my
pewter.
I hold up my smoking fist. That tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. As you guys are like in this room, which is more solid, now that it's lit up by Talvar, who's like come in. Everyone, give me Arcana checks. As you realize, this room, this like small cavern, is like filled with these like different colored like rocks.
Wow, much better.
You got a 6
13.
or 5?
14.
14. Okay. 14. I think I got a
13.
13. What? Peter, you're too confused by. You have no idea what these could be. The other two, because now you can actually see it with the light. You recognize these like little pieces as raw, unrefined dragon shards, which are an incredibly useful magical resource, as you guys may be aware. It is basically a substitute for all magical items. However, taking it from its raw form, as you're like looking at these, its raw form is dangerous when it's not properly cultivated. Who got a 14? Yeah. These are an odd color. these are like a deeper purple, a deeper red. While most dragon shards that you've seen are like lighter. They're like blue. They're usually a pleasant blue, maybe like a light green. They're like a different color. But you know what a dragon shard is? It's filled with basic magic, which explains why when he got stuffed with one of these crystals, it basically supercharged him enough to duplicate.
Right.
And, yeah.
Oh.
Can we harvest these?
Actually, I'm looking at this. What tools do you have?
I have smith's tools and tinkerer's tools. Could I use my chisel or something to like?
Quite possibly. I was just thinking that you hear like crawling through, taking a bit more time because she wasn't dragged at high speeds. Henrietta sticks it like, oh god, it's so sticky. Oh my god. So what's going on here? What the? Dragon shots. So many dragon shots. Oh god.
He's on
Oh.
his first.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
This is Yeah, this is part of the contract. Just FYI.
we're happy
You're
to
on.
share.
Okay. Cool boy.
No?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How's your little friend, Nogi? Hey. Good to see you.
Nogi.
Okay. All right. She's like looking at these dragonflies. She's like overwhelmed. She's like looking at all of these things. And she's like staring at it. And you can like see her arm. She keeps like rubbing her left arm.
If you look hurt.
What? You want to ask her? Or you're doing an
Yeah,
inside
like,
check.
what's wrong with your hand?
Oh, House Drask, our dragon marks like made for finding and like for years like we find dragon shards, and so it gets a bit tingly when there's so much around here.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I have another question. Just
Yeah.
so I've been theorizing, right? You're obviously not a mind flayer. With a very straight
Yes,
face.
I'm not a mind flyer.
I will say, wait, are you a druid then? Because your shape is just driving me wild. And then I'm gonna start harvesting some dragon shards.
Everyone who's not, give me an insight check.
Can I take psychic damage? Is it allowed?
I rolled an 18.
Okay, 18. You aren't well versed in the ways of human, but you can basically read her like you were able to read Cosmo a little while ago, and basically she's like, "That was terrible, but she's quite hot, so I'm going to pretend I found that funny." And she like laughs. Yeah, but you got a 1. You think, what? She's really liking it. Why is she? Oh my god, that sense of humor must be terrible.
No accounting for taste these days.
Exactly.
I will look at Nogu and I'll be like, I wonder if it would have been better to die at the hands of ooze than suffer these.
He like looks at you and he says like, "Oh, that's a hurtful thing about me to say, but all right."
No, for
he
us
like,
to have died together, not you alone.
"Aw."
You're doing so
Also
well.
the
Peter.
same.
Keep it up.
Okay. She like looks at you like looking at these. It's like,
Do I
do you
roll
mind?
anything?
Yeah. Before you start investigating that, taking those things apart, you mind if I just check because look at these over before you start going. I'm not going to take any because fine, just keep it. But just so you know, House Drask would pay quite well for a vein such as this.
We could take a bunch,
You could
We
take a
have a-
small.
keep some for us, and sell the rest.
Sure.
Get some cheddar.
I mean, how long? Sure. How long you plan to spend in here? You could probably clear this out. In like a day.
Day sounds fine by me. It's not like we're on a
Yeah.
time-sensitive mission.
Yeah, definitely not. And I know
I
who's
will.
like,
I
oh yeah.
I think Nogu is trying to say that we are on a time-sensitive mission.
What
Couple
we
of
could
hours,
do-
maybe.
Yeah, what we could do is harvest some for like an hour or whatever, and the rest we sell the information of how to get to this place to House Trust.
Sure.
They would believe us because we can show them where we got some, and
Because
we have
Henrietta's here, who's going to work
right.
for us.
Yeah.
That's-
But do you mind if I check this out before you start? Like, if you want to start picking them apart, then yeah, by all means.
No, please go for it. Also,
I'm not the expert, man.
insight check. Is she doing things to
Yeah, you can either do insight or arcana. She's like waving her dragon mark over these.
I'll do insight. That's 15 plus 4, 19.
Yeah. She's like when you were saying like, oh yeah, we'll spend an hour. She did not seem at all concerned. She doesn't have that look of like someone's like, oh, you're gonna take like, oh no, they're gonna take all of it now. She's like that look of like, I'm not worried about what you're gonna take in an hour. Like that means nothing to her at that point. So she doesn't think, just from that, she doesn't seem worried in the slightest. She does genuinely just seem to be tilting her head in confusion, maybe a bit concerned over the dragon shard itself. As she's like waving her dragon mark about it, she's like, okay, all right, okay, maybe I shouldn't let you start working on these.
Why?
These aren't normal dragon shard. These aren't.
They're usually purple. These look red, right?
These are Kyber dragon shards. They are what's a good like? Their magic's less controlled, and they can cause weird things to happen. Yes, you're raising your hand excited, Peter.
Has Pewter ever heard of Kyber dragon shards?
You have heard of Kyber because you are all aware of the Eberron creation myth.
Okay.
Why do you think you specifically would know about Kyber dragon shards?
No, I don't know if Pewter would have heard of these things unless he's been listening in on other discussions happening during the war, and some memory pops in.
You know what? This sounds like fun. You don't know where the memory is coming from, but share your metagaming knowledge because I approve it. So it's not metagame.
Oh, no. See, the thing is, I don't know if the Kyber I'm thinking of is the same Kyber that you're thinking of. But Kyber crystals are a thing in Star Wars as well.
You mean the thing that makes yeah.
And because you were saying magical, I'm like, wait, are we gonna run into lightsabers, guys?
That would be cool. Okay, look at him take his notebook and write that down.
No. But Kyber is an area beneath Eberron, and is said to be the body of one of the 3 progenitor dragons that created the world of Eberron.
Does Pewter take this from his memory bank and recite it to us?
Yeah, he knows the story. Like everyone knows the story about Kyber. And yeah, it is an area deep below the center where horrible monsters come out. Aberrations, monstrosities, oozes. They all like come out. They try and come out to the earth. You might know more things, but that's like the story that everyone kind of knows about. Yeah.
Okay, I would like to start. I mean, she's trying to caution us, right? That they're a bit.
Yeah, I think maybe don't. It's not the safest thing to do.
It'll be fine. It'll be
Wait,
fine.
hang on. Will your house pay for this one? Or is it like not bad?
Yeah, no, 100%. They'll still pay for it. It's just going to be... They're going to be coming in like full protection from evil suits.
Evil.
And protection from evil, protection from poison, the full gamut.
I can do
Like a
that. I can
hazmat.
protect myself from these things. It's gonna be fine. I start taking my tools out.
Okay, just be a little careful. No, go. Maybe you should stand a little back.
Do you cast any of those spells on yourself?
I will cast shield on myself.
Shield is a reaction that only lasts at 6
Oh
seconds.
yeah, can I do that when if I see anything going wrong?
If something... Guardian Shield, the one that gives you +2 to AC?
Yeah, +5 to it's just what it's called for me. I can I don't have to prepare it, I think. I can just cast it once.
Yeah, you cast it, and as long as your concentration's up there, whoever you cast on has +2 to AC.
Can I just do the reactive based thing?
I mean, sure. If it's something that will go after your armor class, you may cast Shield as a reaction. You don't need to prepare it.
All right, cool.
All right,
I will
cool.
be very careful and try not to trigger anything.
Henrietta pulls up a scarf, touches over her mouth to cover her thing. She says looks at Nogu, looks at Magus, you two might not want to be here for this because it might not be pleasant. Pewter, you're fine.
Oh. So Nogu and who else?
Nogu and Magus.
Oh.
Wait.
Why?
Hang on. Before you do this, then, since this sounds kind of dire now, what danger is she in? If she kind of tries to pull these things out?
Oh well, there's always a chance of magical eruption from like striking the crystal rod, like something like that could happen. These specifically can cause like they could release like toxic gases that can hurt people. That's why I said the Warforged could stay, because like we established, Warforged don't need to breathe. They only do it to make us feel calm. That's a feature that was installed in them. Most of them don't do it anymore. It's like blinking. They don't have to do it, but they do it to make us feel comfortable. Additionally, there is a chance, because of the exact kyber, it can cause aberration from too much exposure. Thankfully, you're wearing those lovely metal gloves, so that shouldn't be an issue. Try not to touch any with exposed skin, and be as careful as a dwarf, as they like to say.
I see. Okay, Nobu, you're going to the back. Sorry about this. I'm going to pull down my glasses. I don't have them on right now because they keep slipping off my
How
extraordinarily
dare
long
you.
hair. Listen, my hair is too long and too soft, okay? It just
Who is
slips off.
this? Is this
Oh,
Alaka?
dragging about your soft hair. I like that.
I can't help it. It's for real. Anyway, but I will pull down my glasses and pull up my aviation scarf. So
I'll just,
it'll
like-
cover my nose and mouth.
I'll just like pull my linen up to cover my. Yeah.
And I will move back as well. I'm going to like be just in front of Nobu.
Do you want Nobu's like? She's like, you guys should probably go out the tunnel and go back into the main corridor in case this place gets bad. Nobu looks like, will you take there's the tunnel you guys came in, the small tunnel you guys crawled in on, were pulled in via boomerang. So she's basically like, you can go out through there, so you're not here if something happens. But if you guys want to stay here, Henrietta's there basically. Well, you don't know why she's here, but she's here while you guys are, while Talvar's working.
Well, I mean, I could go out. Would you all be okay with it? You think you'll need my backup?
We can call for you if we need. You are
Yeah,
fast.
maybe don't go too far. Just stay in the tunnel, just a bit further.
It's a little claustrophobic in the tunnel.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie.
All right, then just.
I'll just be at the entrance of the tunnel. If I need to, I'll just slide down. There's still some like weird stuff there. It'll probably
Sounds
be
good.
fast.
So much weird
Yeah.
good. As you are, as you are heading out,
This is a terrible decision. It's fine.
D&D.
As you go out, like Nobu's just like, you know what, be safe. And then he starts drawing something inside again with this green shillelagh. It's like goes a symbol onto in the air, pops it and like taps it, and this symbol like goes onto your face, and then just like expands into like this full C2 druidic mask as he casts protection from poison.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Looks at you guys. And he's like, I said, do you need some? She looks at him and I'm fine. Pewter, you okay? Okay, good, because I have very limited magic. And he like goes out.
I love you, Nogu. Thank
I love you too. And
I
he, like,
am
crawls
not
out
concerned
the
by the fact that I was the one who saved him and he still chose to give you the casting. This does not mean anything to me.
I love you, Pewter. He like goes out. But you don't need
And-
protection from poison.
That. I was
See,
gonna
I'm
say.
feeling a little bit left out now, but okay.
You're not in the corridor. You're leaving with Nobu, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so you're not going to be an exposure to the poison.
Okay, so
She's talking about being loved, all right? God damn it.
yeah, everyone.
Yeah. What? I thought you left first.
No, I'm ushering him out because he is the most important person here.
Yeah. Once you guys are out of the tunnel, he like greets you with a hug, and he's like, "Yeah, I love you a lot as well. I didn't want to make them jealous." Pewter gets
Stop
very
being
jealous.
sappy. I don't like that.
All right. Then. Okay. So yeah, you're going to start working on this. Give me a Smith's tool checks. This will be a proficiency plus wisdom.
Oh, I got this.
Yeah. Go.
It's a natural 20 plus 2 plus 3. So 25.
Ooh.
Oh, 25. Nice. You're
I'll get as
spending.
much as I can.
Yeah, you're working. You said you're working for like an hour.
I said a couple of hours.
Okay.
That's
That
fine.
means, all right. So the first hour you're going to be protected from poison. So that's what we're doing. So you're like getting out these garbage out. Henrietta is offering advice, but it's like, you don't need it. You feel inspired. You've got this. You've got protection. You're guided. You can just like go. You're focused on your work, and you're getting all these pieces. You got this little bag. You're like getting these kyber shards in there. You're like getting all of it. And by the end of the first hour, as the protection poison wears off, you have not caused any eruptions. You have not caused any problems, and you have got a significant amount of kyber shards. And she's like looking down.
Does she look concerned now? Or is she still chill?
She's like, looks down and she says that. Oh, damn, this is a good first haul for an hour. I'd say this is worth about, could be worth 64 gold pieces.
Insight check. Is she bullshitting me?
Yeah, that sounds low. That sounds
What?
low for an hour's work. 64,000.
Another natural. I'm not kidding. I mean, I can't show. How do I? We need a dice cam going, but 20 plus 5 again for insight, so 25.
Yeah, as you said, like on the open market, without a buy. And like she's like as she's saying that, you got the implication quite clear. Basically, you could read it on her face. She's basically saying like, you're going like bring out to the open market, like people are going to be scared, like kyber coming from an unregistered person, someone could misuse it, and so like it's unlikely to find someone who will willingly pay the full price. And she's like looking at, and she's like, it's very clear that the full amount would be close to. She's basically that would be about 10% of the full amount. In actual, like if you had someone from House Trask representing a House Trask selling it on your behalf, for example, it would be equivalent of 640 gold pieces.
Like, how about this, right? Maybe you represent us as sellers. You know we're legit. Maybe you can get a cut out of this.
I mean, she like leans in close, like puts her elbow.
We do split it. We do split everything 4 ways, so we could make that 5 ways, and you can get percentage.
5 way. Never had one of those before. She like leans over, says like, "Well, how close
they're,
do you?"
they're a lot of fun. I mean, you should really try sometime.
Yeah, I will. How close? Yeah, well, how close are you willing to work that closely with someone from House Trask? And she like puts her elbow on like the wall next to you. Again, her mouth is still covered by this thing, so it's like a little bit. You can hear. We've all talked with masks. We know we can still be heard while we wear masks. But it's like
Yeah. What was the question? Sorry, I just.
I feel in character. I feel in character.
Wow.
Yeah, she seems up for it. Yeah, she seems like pretty up for the idea anyway. Do you want to have what's it called? Do you want to go again? Do you want to go for another hour? Or do you want to call Nogu back to see if he can cast protection from you again?
I'll do the latter. If
All right, to do 1 more hour. All right.
Yeah.
Nogu,
Question. A pewter is of no use right now, right?
I mean, how do you want to help?
Here's what I will try to do. I will the crystals they aren't like the whole wall, right? They're like ore. You find it embedded in the wall. So I am going to try use my senses to kind of do like a echolocation kind of thing and sense the veins that lead the different crystals around. So basically a perception check to see, or a survival check if preferred.
So thoughts and vibes. I dig it.
Okay. This would be for the first hour, like because you get nat 20, you've got like basically all you could get in that hour. You helping. So this could help. But first you want Nobu to come back to do that. So when we begin the second hour, we'll have you do that survival check to try and like detect more of these things. But we're not doing that yet. First up, as you guys have been waiting this hour and chiseling, we're gonna have Melu roll me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah, you're outside in the tunnel.
That's true, I am. What is that? 14.
14. Okay. There's it. Yeah, 14. They're making quite a bit of noise in there. Like she's moving like a jackhammer. She's not being quiet in the slightest. And it's like you haven't heard. It's like it's taken a while, but you can definitely you haven't heard any gnolls yet. But what's it called? They are looking for you. And you do realize the longer they're searching, the more likely they're going to find this place, because they were already very close an hour ago from your closed-in cavern. So they are probably still. So they are probably close by, but you cannot hear them. Doesn't mean they're not there, but that's just by your limits. You didn't hear them. You see Nogu's looking a little worried, and he's like, because he can feel his spell ending, just as he's called in for another go.
Wait, I'm coming with you, Nogu. Hang on. I'll slide down the tunnel with him. Exactly.
Slide.
And just as we get to the lip of the tunnel, I'll grab the top of it and just stick my head out and say, hey, if you've got enough, maybe we should not press our luck a little bit more. You remember we were on the run from some gnolls? And also there are 2 minotaur skeletons hanging around. We should probably not be caught with in a tunnel.
David.
Yeah, okay.
How much did you get? Is it enough?
I showed the bag full of fiber
Oh,
crystal.
that's not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were thinking of giving. I mean, if we try to sell it ourselves, we won't get full market value. But if a representative of, I point at Henrietta, and I'm like, well, if someone like her tries to sell, maybe we can get full value for it because it will be from a verified source, and maybe we can give her a small cut. And what do you think?
Did she talk you into this?
No, why? No. Well, it's not a decision. I told her that it's not on me. Like, everybody needs to
They
think it
talked
over.
about having a 5-way.
Oh, wow. That fast?
Splitting the.
You don't even know
Money.
the other
5.
people who are interested. Oh.
No, splitting the. I don't know what he's implying, but we were talking about splitting the money. Fine.
So you weren't implying that? I misread the situation completely, but yes, profits-wise, I think what she's getting at, she wants to be split. She wants the profits to be split 5 ways.
When you say 5 ways, can you please elaborate on the 5?
I said
640. If we can get the full 640 gold pieces worth, split 5 ways means all of us. She points at herself as well, and then also Nogu. We get 128 gold pieces.
I glanced at.
Cosmo and the bullet.
Oh yeah, that's
child support.
This is true. That's a good point. At least Cosmo. I mean, the bullet's a baby, but Cosmo is a full-fledged member of our party, which we should come up with a name for.
Yeah, we should probably. Listen, that's fine. Cosmo and I will split.
I feel like I can handle a lot, but 6 waves is too much, even for me. I think. You can decide to give him some of your profits from your account.
Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry about it. I will split mine with Cosmo. Fine. This seems a little annoying, but I'd rather we all stay alive than be rich.
And of course, yeah, and of course.
We would also have to obviously account for the finder's fee, which would bring the overall split to a bit less, because, as you know, we are the ones who found it, right?
Would that fee then be going to Nogu, as he was the one who literally found it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it looks out to that. Yeah, finder's fee, but also me, market value, represented House Strat. I think it evens itself out. You can do a persuasion check.
I'll do a persuasion check.
Or intimidation check. Depends how you aggressive you are.
I'll persuade. I rolled a 19.
Is this the time?
She looks at you, she's like, yeah, she's like.
I give her a big smile.
While she's giving a big smile, I just look at Medu and I'm like, while you were outside, did you see any approaching threats? Are we
Not
safe?
yet, but you are all making a lot of noise, so there is a big chance of approaching threats.
Let's just get the fuck out then.
Yeah, we can discuss this afterwards. yeah, a long private discussion about finders fees.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm getting like this person like the stink eye now because wait, can I insight check Henrietta
Yeah,
to
sure.
see
What are you
if she
looking?
is doing this flirting shit to like get something out of us?
Yeah, go for it.
Good point.
15.
15? Do you think that she's flirting because like she's seeing the flirting coming back from Tower, and she's not interested. Like she's like this could be interesting. She's enjoying the flirting. She's having fun. She's having fun with it. She thinks she's attracted. That's why she's laughing at her jokes. But it's like when it actually comes to the money, like the way, even though she's house dressed, like the way she's dressed, it definitely feels like she is interested in the profit, which implies that she's not like big up in the house. Where it's like money's of value. She'll be of interest in it. So she is profit-minded, but she doesn't dislike you guys. But she's like, if she can make a profit, she doesn't want to get screwed over. Well, except for, all right, moving on.
So, but does she have an ulterior motive beyond like the profit stuff seems to be on the table, which is fairly obvious that you want to share, blah blah blah. Does she have an ulterior motive?
Well, her main motive to bring you guys here, she didn't want to come into this, like, she wasn't like looking for a tunnel of dragon shot, as far as you're aware. She was looking for those 3 undead minotaurs. That's why she's down here. This feels like a sudden bonus. Like, oh, okay, and I can make some money off it. You feel like she might have been like a little too generous when she was like telling the stuff? Well, you weren't in the room when that happened. But you get the vibe that she doesn't mind like spitting. You feel like she could argue for more, given that it is her house, but she's like, she gave up. She could have like said half her, half the rest of you guys, but she didn't. She's like, okay, that's fine. We can do a 5-way. So yeah, that's the vibe you're getting.
Happen. That's fine. Okay, never mind. Let's just keep going then. But I'm gonna keep like a slightly more cautious eye on Henrietta now. I personally.
Yeah, and you guys head down the tunnel. All right, with your kyber shards in tow, and you guys are heading down.
Like I conceal them to like sort of make it look like a part of the rest of our rations, if that's okay.
You're putting it next to your ration? All right.
No,
They're like a lot of these things. They're like a big bag full, and they're fine. But it is quite heavy because you've got these like things with you. So yeah, you head on. As you guys are going down these.
Logo is like in front of us. I don't want him out of my sight, so I will like between us, like some in the front, some in the back. Him sandwiched in the center.
Yeah. Are you in the front?
I will be in the front.
She casts light on you again, tapping her once, so you are lighting the way as you guys move
just
forward.
Flavor, can we say as she casts light on me, like the hair like literally turns into flames?
Yeah. Tapped it. Literally lights away. It's like hot as you guys move forward.
Right.
And you come into like the tunnels. They start spitting off ahead, going off into three different directions, and you can see her like stroking it. Any idea what these you said these undead minotaur might be? Well, did you see anything from the one who was with you? Anything that might give a hint where is that or where it might be going?
Did Pewter notice anything with the Minotaur when he was fighting him? Like anything that showed
yes,
either
DM.
maybe...
The skull had
a
skull had a thing on it.
Yeah, like
yes, but only one person was in view. The person who cast the spell. The infect wounds.
Yeah, I haven't revealed that to Henrietta yet. I've revealed it to my friends, though, I think. No, we met her right as that happened, so I didn't have time to tell you guys either.
You guys had set up camp for like a good short rest.
There you go. In that
so you
case,
could have told them if you wanted.
Yeah, I have told them.
So you guys are aware of that, even though you two didn't see it yourselves. You are aware of what Talvar did and the effect it had, and you still have the skull. You didn't give it back. You didn't give it to her.
Yeah, it's strapped to my waist.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sorry guys, someone got the TV going on?
Yeah, it
Yep.
was.
Hashtag professionals.
I mean, quite. Right now, episode 11, because of the font, looks like episode 2 in Romans.
Oh, this is true. It's we're.
Your audio is
Uh,
breaking up.
Oh, sorry. I'm just excited about upcoming things at Desis and Dragons, and we'll talk about it later. But yes.
There we go.
Okay.
Problems.
I glanced down at the skull, and I glanced back at Medu and Pewter, and I'm like, shit. Just like try to non-verbally ask them if I should let her know. I'm just like, should
Mm-hmm.
I look at
Me, you've
Pewter?
already told her half the things. May as well tell the whole thing.
Does Pewter have an opinion on this?
I do not know. I do not see the harm in sharing information.
All right. Well, when I cast a certain spell on this creature, trying to hurt it, to kill it, I saw the symbol of the which one was it? So many.
House
you-
Janet?
On
A house
the-
can. House can. Really?
Yeah, it just flashed on its head, and then went away.
But I don't know how that's going to help us decide which tunnel. Maybe we
What's-
should throw a
what's-
rock.
What spell
Maybe
did
there's
you-
any. I used inflict wounds.
Is that a necromancy spell?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it is. It just. Is that illegal here?
No, it's not illegal. No, it's not illegal. I mean, we're in Rome. Everything's fucking legal. You know, if you're strong enough to get away with it, it's legal. For the most
Go.
part. Yeah, casting necromancy. Yeah, that's not a problem. House Cannon. Why would they be making them? Why would they be involved in making undead? That's a weird thing to get involved with. And she's like stroking her. She's like, is it? All right, that's good to know. I'm not sure how that helps us though. She's like thinking, like thoughts are
Right.
germinating in her mind.
Right track.
Oh.
I glanced at her and I'm like, maybe just speak aloud. We're sharing information here, so if you have any theories, let us know.
Well, these guys, as I told you, were hunting these three minotaurs. They were hanged for crimes, and those crimes were illegal mining. They were mining for dragon shards, without the local Dormish warlord's permission. They were hanged. They were, put away to die, but then they got up and ran off. So now apparently they become skeletons, which is very strange. Which is odd.
They were running to. Are there any kind of house members around Rome or close by?
No, not that I know of. Like any house game man that most humans would stick out, would probably be would be killed. Nogu just Nogu's like hears that, looks down at his brooch, looks back up, he's like, and then he sees that Henrietta down, and it's like, are we sharing everything?
No.
I mean, we are sharing our love for Sharn cuisine. Nogu, if that's what you're talking about.
Deception check.
18.
And he's like, Sharn cuisine is quite tasty. She's like looking you up and down, and she says that.
I would guess.
She is distracted by the sexy.
Yeah, shit. It's also like the hair. It's just like
Exactly. Yeah.
not missable.
Yeah.
But I look at Nogu and I'm just like,
she's saying, I'm not sure how that. Yeah, I don't know what House Canada has to do with it. But yeah, I guess we still gotta look around. Gotta look around for
Wait.
these guys.
Do you know of any other mines here then of these dragon shards? Maybe they've gone back to complete the job.
I mean, this whole area has not been properly explored. That's part of the reason House Basket's here. Like, we're here, because we are the people that are more likely to hire monstrous creatures as employees for mercenary work or bodyguard stuff. We do that. But also, we've been interested in expanding, finding dragon shards down here, but no one's really had a chance to really explore these tunnels, which means because the warlords haven't allowed it, they don't have the infrastructure. But that means there could be dragon shards down here, and as we've established, there were dragon shards down here, which means these things, these undead, might be here because they're looking for dragon shards.
Well, if we wave one about, maybe they'll come to us.
Um,
Will they smell
You
it?
want to use it as bait?
could we make one of them explode? That would surely gather attention.
Want
We can
to explode a dragon shard?
It
Or
will also
activate it
draw
somehow.
it will also draw the attention of the goblins.
Gnolls. The
Kobolds.
gnolls.
gnolls.
Well, there are goblins and kobolds around here as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing. I don't want to risk a cave-in or anything in this town. I'm not the biggest fan of this underground thing, just FYI. So, don't really want to risk a cave-in here. That would be
But that idea of using it to lure them, like if they are hunting down dragon shards, that could be something.
well, I mean, we could always keep it in a line and hope that they follow the breadcrumbs, as it were. But that's a little ridiculous.
That is not a bad idea. We could perhaps set a shard further away from us and then activate it from a distance so that if people were to come to it, we would not be where they come to.
Wait, do you know how to activate a shard?
Well, it seemed to activate when I threw it in an ooze. I imagine a little bit of magic might be able to activate it.
Oh.
But what about attracting literally everyone else as well?
Talvar, are you okay? Are you distracted
I
again?
actually out of character like lost your voice for a bit, so I didn't.
Oh yeah. No, so I was like, is Talvar just still looking at Henrietta?
Yes, also that's the in-character reason.
Okay, no, so basically, Pewter suggested that you put the shard further away and then activate it from a distance. So if people come, they come far away from where we are.
Got it. Okay. We'll still be close by. I mean, we can't get that. I guess we can try it. What do you guys
We
think?
could be hiding.
Cool, but then
I'm great at hiding. I hide so well.
That is a lie.
Yeah,
She is terrible at hiding, including her emotions, which have been on display for this whole journey. Even I can
I wear
understand
my
them.
heart on a sleeve. I don't think that's a problem.
You also wear a gauntlet on your sleeve.
That is astute.
I am very astute. I have been working on my perception.
Proud of you, buddy.
He's adorable.
Isn't he the best?
Absolutely.
I am not interested in a 5-way.
God, no. That's.
okay.
I mean,
Thanks. I was just starting to wonder that. I'm so glad.
What about you,
anyways,
Beidou? How have you been with multiple way interactions?
listen, I'm in a committed relationship and I ain't got no time for it.
Wait, with Cosmo, or is there someone we don't know about?
No, obviously with Cosmo. I have one steed that has looking after, and that's it. Okay, I am not interested.
A partner isn't a steed. Wait, have you? How long has it been since you were last with someone?
I believe we are going off topic again. We have.
Right, no.
Nova's like very confused, and like Henrietta's like, these Devaldas type, like you hear rumors all the time, like mage bread. What does that really mean?
Oh my god!
I'm like, Henrietta, that is.
She just said she's in a committed relationship with a blue horse.
That's obviously not what she meant. Also, they're very close, but this is out of line.
Weird.
Henrietta, please, you must apologize. This is not all right.
I apologize. I really do. I did not mean to insinuate anything about your relationship with Mr. Cosmo.
Yes, that's just awful.
I'm sure it's completely platonic.
Pewter, on hearing Henrietta speak, is like, I do apologize. He's trying to mimic Henrietta's like, I do apologize.
I do apologize.
I do apologize.
What
I
the
like how
fuck
you
is
speak,
going on?
Henrietta.
I'm crying. Should we just like find the Minotaur skeletons and
Let
either
us
kill or
find-
be killed by them?
Let us
I'm
find
fine
the
either way.
Minotaur.
No, Nova's just like, I'm too young for this conversation. Can we just put
Yeah,
some
no,
stones and build them up?
Yeah, I feel the same at this point. Let's
Alright. So yeah, you got like different size shards. So like, the bigger shards are worth more. So, but you also don't more likely to have an effect. So you can basically how many GP worth of crystals are you willing to like blow up? You can do it in orders of 10. You have 640 GP worth. So you can take a massive 100 GP crystal. You take 50 gold.
Whoa.
20. How much are you willing to spend on that?
I would say 40 GB rounded down to a good 600. Everybody gets 120 plus finder's fee, which we'll figure.
I'm fine with that. Are we placing it at the mouth of these 3 tunnels so that, it'll attract the thing from either one of them?
Sure, if that's what you think is a good idea. This is not really my area of expertise, so I know how to mine, just not the rest of the stuff.
I mean, there are 3 tunnels. We're not sure which way to go, so we are hoping to.
But again, there'll be 3 small explosions versus 1 concentrated explosion. So there's that.
Wait, why do you need 3 small explosions? Just put it in where the tunnels
in the intersection.
Converge.
Got it.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to come out.
Minus whatever int is showing. Sorry.
Hmm.
I'm just a little distracted here. I don't know what it is.
I mean, I can guess what it is, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Before I get dragged into a highway or whatever that is. Yeah, let's just put this like crystal thing in the intersection. How long are we planning to wait here?
Well, we'll see how. We'll give it a few minutes. I imagine we're going to hear some kind of reaction. So yeah, you take a 40 GP worth crystal. It's very big. It's like a size of a it's about the size of an orange. As you like get it there, put it down. It's like shining quite a bit. Little bits are sticking out. It's not a perfect sphere. How far back do you want to be, and what spell do you want to use, or how do you want to trigger this?
Could I use Sacred Flame to trigger it?
Sure. How far do you want to stand back when you cast?
I'll stand 60. First, can we find hiding positions? Some like optimal hiding positions once we cast the spell. Also, hold on. This just struck me. I'm pretty knackered, by the way. If we decide to draw them, what's the plan here? Are we getting into a fight? Because
that's the point. We are supposed to bring them in, and they aren't going to come in willingly, so they're going to come dead.
Either we rest.
Didn't we just rest like a little while ago? Are you already down from spells?
Yeah, I mean, I have a certain amount that I can do in the day. It's resting for a short amount of time doesn't like re-energize me enough to like,
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
He has also been expending energy elsewhere.
This is true. I have.
Oh, you have? I'm feeling jealous.
Henrietta, are you good at fighting?
You're very. I feel like she twirls her wand like a gunslinger.
Oh, great. Here's what we do then. In my opinion. Talvar, you and Nogu stay at the back and just provide backup. Pewter and I will be in the front and take on the bulk of it. And Henrietta can kind of like coordinate with both parties and see who needs help and do that. I think Pewter and I can take one down, right? What do you think, buddy?
I believe we can.
All right.
Okay. All right. So
Hiding place.
where we're going to see it. You guys are looking for hiding places before you do the explosion. So give me So give investigation or perception checks. If you find a good hiding place, you'll have advantage on any stealth checks if guys start showing up. So this is like looking for a good hiding spot. So yeah, give me either investigation or perception. Your call.
All of us, or just
whoever wants to hide?
I lied. Not that I'm great at it. What do you know?
Perception. Oh fuck!
I will follow in Medu's cue because did you roll a 4, Talvar? Is that a
22? God damn it, Chris.
It's just 2 twos. How could be?
I know you were flipping me off. I got confused.
It's just like gang signs. I'm like,
would
okay.
Never. No.
Okay. So Pewter leans into Medu and is like, "Can I hide with you? I want to be away from the mating couple.
Can I?
Yep. Get over here, buddy. You know.
Cool. I'll try to hide with Medu. So is that a stealth check or a perception?
You did perception, or what was your check to find a hiding spot?
Mine?
Yeah, yours and Medu's, because I know what.
Okay, so mine is perception is 6.
Mine was 12.
Okay. You've got a spot that might be like it's something to hide behind. This is a little bit of like cover. You can do it if you're very careful. But on the plus side, it is far away from Talvar's, much more like it's a lot bigger cover. However, it's filled with Talvar and Henrietta. So win some, lose some.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I will enhance my chances of camouflage by trying to look like just a metal box that is like wherever am I hiding, I'm just going to like fold myself up as much as I can, so I just look like a metal lunchbox.
Oh, wow.
Wow. All right. Cool.
Full transformer.
Transformers. Lunchboxes in disguise. All right. So like Wally, your metal has been reforged into a square.
Cool.
And so you've got the secret flame ready. You're ready to prepare the spell. At this point, cast you're casting Sacred Flame, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'll knock an arrow and get ready as well.
Okay. And so you cast it from 6 feet away, cast a spell at the crystal, and now I'm going to need you, because you cast Sacred Flame, to roll me a D100. You want to get below 40. 40 will get you exactly what you want. Above 40.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
I rolled a 9 and a 20, so that's a 29.
29, correct. All right, so that is below 40. You fire. Like a sizable explosion. Place it shakes a little bit, but it's not like, doesn't make you feel like everything's okay. As the sound of like, as you're doing this, you could hear like, there's like a pause in the air, like a very pregnant pause. Like, and then there's kind of like bones.
Bullet.
There's I know what you mean. Yeah, there's like a you hear the sound of bones rattling. After a little while, there's a sound of bones rattling, and then you like feel a hand like on your back and one like touching it, and it's like, all right, I feel really bad doing this to you because I really like seeing your smile, and you are invisible.
Right.
As he cast, Henrietta cast invisibility on you.
Nice.
Yeah.
For a second there, I thought she was going to kill you.
Yeah, I was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Wait,
okay.
so how much? Is that for me to hide? I mean...
Yeah. You wanted to hide.
Yeah.
But you said you're bad at it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's really sweet. You remember.
I listen. I try to listen.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
It's a bones day.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you feel like a natural 20, and I don't know why I picked that number. I'm gonna go find my hiding place.
You hear a squeaking groan come out from the lunchbox.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I can't see her right now.
Yeah.
My arrow might have just slipped.
Nogu's like, I can still hear them. And he's hiding behind the metal lunchbox as cover.
Right.
All right, so at this point, like running in this direction, like you could. There's like this. It's like all this like Kyber dragon shot dust in the air from the explosion. After a while, you can like see. You can hear quite loudly the sound of 2 of these creatures like running from either side of like there's 3 points as these 2 creatures are coming in, running in, and you know they're coming. So I'm going to ask. You guys are like prepared for them, so I'm going to ask initiative checks from everybody. These guys will be surprised that you are going. They will not react.
All right, that's a 12. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if anyone ever goes
me.
back to all these videos and just finds random clips of us, I make so many weird faces just on the side. Like right now, I just
We're
do.
gonna have to.
Do I
We're
roll?
gonna have to. Let's get a calculation, Alex.
Yeah,
Do I roll with advantage? No, straight, right? Because I have
It's-
disadvantage.
it's initiative,
Yeah,
not
exactly. Roll
strength.
straight. Yeah.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Oh wait, are we what are we rolling?
It's
Initiative.
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 Yeah, initiative.
Yeah. What's it called? Actually, because you don't roll this because they will not be able to see you. You two give me stealth checks. You do not. You have advantage. Why not? Go for it.
By you two, you mean?
I mean, Pewter and Maiden.
I don't need advantage. I got a natural 20.
I rolled a
Nice.
16 total.
Okay. Yeah.
Lunchbox.
So that should be
Lunchbox.
fine. So, excellent. Now, initiative checks.
That was a 12, I think. No, that was a 9. I got a 9.
Yeah, I got a 12.
And they got a. Oh boy. Okay.
I must say, one of the things I like about playing a monk is that I basically just need 2 dice, a d20 and a d4, and I'm good. It's great.
Until your monk dice increase.
Yeah, but then I'll just need 1 other dice.
Cool. So you got 12, Pewter. Pewter got 12. Meidu got a
9.
9.
And I about 12 as well.
Okay. Who wants to go first, Pewter or Talvar?
I probably have the higher dex with +3.
Yeah, Pewter, go for it.
Alright, cool. Yeah. You see these creatures come in from either side. These huge, bony, these skeleton minotaurs like running in, like as they're going in. You see these large like metal horns and like these like metal faces, but you can also not metal, but like bony faces that are just running in. But you can also see on their like on their elbows and up their shoulders, there are like the remnants of like fur and muscle as they're just like walking and moving, which is like scratched from rock and thing. And like it's mostly bone, but it's like they're starting from their from their elbows up. It seems like the flesh has literally been worked away. Like the flesh is rotting. The flesh is 100% like rotting that's on their body, this rotting kind of fur as they're like running and it's like a little falling off them. But yeah, these creatures definitely undead, 100% undead, as they're just like running towards this like dust scenario. Yeah, he's running in. Henrietta's holding her action to see what you guys are doing. Pewter, it's your turn.
All right, how many of them are there?
Just 2.
Just 2. All right, I'm going to transform out of my lunchbox position. I'm sorry if that was too loud. And I'm going to throw a boomerang at them.
Go, boomerang!
I'm going to throw it on the left one if that helps.
Ooh, that does help.
Testing.
There it is. Testing. What you get?
What did I get? Okay. So, okay, DM, you tell me. The dice jumped out of the dice tray. I tried to catch it. I caught it so that it fell back into the dice tray. Does that roll count or do I re-roll?
Yeah, sure.
It counts or?
Yeah, if it doesn't land crooked, it should be fine. It's not like you caught it and put it on a specific number. You just like tapped it back in, right?
Oh, yeah. It's a 1.
You looked so enthusiastic about it counting. I was like, oh,
So-
you rolled a natural 20.
So I flip out of the lunchbox position and fire off my boomerang. And it just kind of, without looking, I just kind of fire it off.
Yeah. Oh, how far away did you want your hiding place to be from the explosion? 60 feet as well? Or would you have gone closer?
No, 60 feet is
Okay.
fine, yeah.
Yeah, so you do this, you're like, ha, yeah. And it's just like, these things like literally like stop moving. They hear as it like goes past them and they look back at you. And it slowly comes back.
That was
Anything
not
else?
what I expected. Okay, they're 60 feet away, right?
Mhm.
Okay, and my movement speed is, I think, 30 feet.
It is, unless it's 35.
It's 40 feet, actually.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
in which
that.
case, I am not even going to use Step of the Wind. I'm just going to use the rest of my turn to rush up to them. And like be like, as I run, I'm just going to catch the boomerang. Be like, you should run. I'm coming for you.
Oh boy.
Alright, so you're just running high speed with them. Cool. Excellent. You're not Step of the Winding to get right
No.
up close.
No.
Alright, so you're 20 feet away from these things. Nice. Talvar, your turn. You are invisible.
I will find the hiding spot that I was looking for. I know I'm not a rogue and I can't sneak attack, but what's the policy on me hiding and trying to like?
If you attack while you are invisible. You're already like it. You started off like in a hiding spot anyway. That's where you and Henrietta are.
Right. I'm just wondering what the.
If you attack them while invisible, you will have advantage.
Okay, I will make my.
You will immediately lose your invisibility.
Yeah, that's. Fuck, should I do it?
We can't help you with this.
You may as well. We'll keep it distracted with us, and then you can just like fire off whatever you're stuck in.
I'll just do it from a distance for now, I guess. I'll cast Spare the Dying with. I mean, no, what? I'll cast Sacred Flame. Could I cast Spare the Dying?
Like, aren't they dead?
Spare the Dying is touch spell. Do you want to get up close?
I will cast Sacred Flame, and I don't really have to roll anything, so.
Okay, I'll do that check with disadvantage then to represent this.
Oh,
I'm
thanks.
nice, but normally I wouldn't. Here we go. There we go. I feel like there should be some benefit. You didn't need it. They were going to fail anyway. Yeah, they fail. What's the damage?
I will roll. Oh, D8. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
I'm a roller.
8.
Okay.
Radiant damage. If that does extra damage to them, could I tell?
I will let you know. 1 second. I'm going to double check this. Okay. They are. You hit them with radiant damage. You hit them for thing. Yeah, you strike one of them with the attack. It hits only one of them, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. They like turn as like from the boomerang, hits them like straight in the head, like burns them straight in the forehead. And as you can see, like the orange light of the flame, it again forms this like symbol on its forehead. Again, the Gorgon symbol of House Canaan. Gorgon is not like the Medusa. It is literally a metal bull. That is the symbol of House Canaan, in case you guys weren't aware. And like it roars angrily. You got like a solid hit, but it doesn't seem like especially vulnerable. You are now visible.
Yeah. Stay back. I will use my. I am 60 feet away, right? Yeah, I'd like to stay 60 feet.
You are 60 feet away. All right.
Yeah. Can I get some cover somewhere?
Yeah, you can move into. You found proper full cover, so you can hide behind that.
Yeah, I'll attack and then I'll hide behind it.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, she's going. Yeah. What would she have? She would have. Yeah. What is it? I think Medu goes now.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Go for it.
I look. I'm more and more suspicious of Henrietta every passing second. But I will take out my longbow and aim and fire at the same one that Talvar hit.
Nice.
My stuff is very simple, you guys. 20.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I hit.
Oh, 7 points of damage. Not too bad.
7 on the same target, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you strike him with an arrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hits him. There's like cracks going up. It's like bones. It's like annoyed and angry. Anything you want to do as bonus action?
I don't really have much of a bonus action, but let me action surge and use this right now. I don't know if we'll be able to use it later, so let's just do it now. Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Oh, great. Thank God. 9 more points.
It's not having a good time. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. at this point, what's it called? Tawa, you were the one who like had the bag of like gems, right?
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, like Henya said, like, you mind if I take my cut, a bit of my cut early? And when I ask for permission, she reaches down, pulls out a big gem that you think is worth about like 50 gold pieces, pulls it, it glows, and she aims a wand, and she casts Chromatic Orb, which requires gold piece items, so a magical thing with Dragon Shard substitute for that. And then she like does, she fires a huge orb of like fiery energy at these guys, which is okay, yeah, it's a target spell. All right, cool. So it takes 3d if it needs to make a reflex save.
3 at first
Yeah,
level,
yeah. Rolling.
Chromatic orb. You have to roll to hit.
I love that spell. It's like level 1 like you get to pick what damage.
Yeah, but I hate it because it never hits.
Oh.
Never hits.
Unless you're Indrani.
Yeah, it does hit, thankfully, and now because I'm not, thankfully does hit, so it does. I rolled a 1, a 1, and a 2.
Ooh.
No!
Wow.
Oh, that sucks. Come on, dear.
Yeah.
Effective Kyber crystal.
She's like, this is disappointing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, she fired, and like the crystal, as she's like drawing energy from it, it starts to sputter, like this red energy just like comes off, and like the spell goes askew, like exploding before it hits the target, so it gets a bit of the effect. Like, oh, okay, never worked with Kyber shards before. Gonna have to figure that out.
You
yeah.
did good.
Good try.
Yeah.
That
and we
comes out
go.
Oh,
of your cut.
I glanced at her and I'm like, you are a wizard. That explains why you've cast a spell on me.
Yes, that was invisible. That was the.
And
Yeah.
Slow death.
Yeah, it's just like all the minotaurs take psychic damage from that. Yeah, and with that, we move on as the minotaurs begin. Henrietta starts preparing to cast. Henrietta starts preparing to cast another spell. As you suddenly hear the sound of there's like movement, like boom, boom, boom. It sounds like heavy footsteps. As you realize, and you start hearing shouts, and it's like, what was that sound? We're on to the protest, and you hear woo, as the hyena-like yells of gnolls on their way from behind you. And we're going to see when they're going to show up to you guys and cause shit next week.
Wait, what?
No!
fuck.
In the middle of the battle!
We have 9 minutes. This is
cheating, DM.
cheating.
Question. So wait, before I leave, I want to get this image in my head. They're coming from behind us?
Somewhere behind you.
So, howling. So gnolls are coming from behind us, some from front, and then we already have the 2 skeletons we are fighting.
You're at a crossroads at this moment. There's a 4-way crossroads. The way you came and then 3 in front.
Right.
The minotaurs came from directly right and left.
Okay.
No one's coming from ahead of you.
Okay.
In the center is where the explosive dragon shard. And like these gnolls are coming. Because you walked for some distance before you came to this crossroads.
Right.
There were like other paths and things.
Yeah.
So they are like coming. These sounds are coming. They're not like you can immediately see them, but they are coming this way.
Right. Okay.
So that's what you're gonna have to deal with. Yeah. So that's what you're gonna have to deal with. Alika, please remember next session that you have DM's inspiration.
Yes.
Mark it.
Remember that you might want to add that to your sheet. And yes, we hope you guys enjoyed our session. I decided because I am literally suffering psychic damage as we speak. Like literally.
Why? Is there something particular?
Migraine damage. No, not for you guys. Literally migraine damage. But yeah, that seems like a good spot to end it. As we can find out more about what's going on. I hope you guys had fun. If you guys have any better salty lines or pickup lines, please share in the chat because I need it.
No.
No.
I
No.
definitely need it.
Things that don't cause pain would be great.
Yep.
And also,
I would like to meet a woman on whom a pickup line has actually worked.
Henrietta, obviously. There you go. That's one.
We have an inside check to prove that it's not the pickup lines working.
Exactly.
Her taste was
Questionable.
not
I mean,
great.
Talvar, really?
Really.
Oh, you.
Hey, some like it hot. Some like it hot.
Good reference. Okay. Thank you for that. Peace out.
Subscribe if you like us.
Or
Please
don't if
subscribe
you
if you
don't.
like
That's
it.
also okay.
That's fine too.
Don't listen to him. He's insane. Subscribe if you don't like us.
You should go to our Discord channel. Way more fun.
Yeah, go to Discord. Complain about me there. Please do. I love
You
to
guys
hear
are
it.
terrible at promoting